Today we're introducing the Antec Signature S10. The challenge with high-end systems is definitely heat, and we came up with a new way to manage that. We chose Astro as our design partner, so the case is as beautiful as it is functional. Astro was a perfect choice because of their background in gaming and case design.
Antec came to us and they really wanted to innovate in this space. And we really get excited to work with clients that are willing to really sort of take some chances. The visual appeal of the design that we ended up at could almost live in any environment, but honestly, we wanted it even to be one step ahead of that, where we could showcase it and show it off, something that they'd feel proud to have in their home. We wanted real premium materials and dark finishes and aluminum or glass doors, precise angles, really sophisticated form. Looks like it's kind of going fast just sitting there.
The most unique feature about this case is definitely the 3-chamber design and the pass-through air filter. The 3 chambers really reduce the transfer of heat from each component to another. And what this does is allow us to run fans at a lower speed, to have a high-performance case, but at the same time make sure that it does focus around the silent operation that we're known for. Not only does it achieve something really innovative in separating components, but also something that is really usable. We have room enough for extended ATX motherboards, 10 PCIe slots, 8 SSDs, 6 standard disk drives, and flexible mounting for power supply. The case is designed for definitely the high-end build. What we really want to do is just to be able to provide a product that people really feel like there's a new way of thinking at Antec.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final of FPS Battle Season 3. I'm Kat Nadia, and alongside me, none other than Black. We've got an exciting match for you guys. Two of the best teams in the tournament, the Invitational Tournament. This time started off with a whole lot more, but we're down to just Team Brutality and Entity Esports Gold. former kings and new kings, you could say.
Pretenders to the throne. Pretenders to the throne. I don't think there's a
shots fired.
It's basically like it's kind of like Game of Thrones with no one really belonging to be on top. It's kind of a lot like Game of Thrones. There's a lot of
there's just a ladder.
Yeah, kind of. There's basically a lot of people backstabbing each other, swapping partners and teammates and whatnot. No incest,
pretty much.
Thankfully, that's there. And only dudes as well, so you won't find certain things which you see in Game of Thrones over here. So that's a good thing, I guess. It makes it a family-friendly show altogether. It's gonna be
exciting.
It's gonna be an interesting matchup. It's gonna be a slugfest. Both teams. Brutal is going to come out with their usual puck style. They might have, the funny thing about Brutal is how they have these certain things which you want to keep trying. If you see Overpass, for example, you'll see them trying to go for the short boost multiple times and keep failing it. I don't know why they still go for it. So it's not like they don't have anything in their playbook. Both teams have a lot of things to work with, especially Entity Gold. If you look at
Entity Gold have Excali to work with.
Yeah, that's their main.
That's the go to play. They're like,
but then
playbook goes here than Excali.
Brutality have A-Star. Right, so these are the two.
It's pretty much the same thing. Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty much two players who can just go ham, and I'll be very honest. Like if I'm not seeing anything tactical or something different from both these teams, I'm just going to be looking at A-Star and Excali go off against each other. I think that'll be fun to watch.
It's basically a very, very elaborate 1v1.
Yeah. So taking a look at the lineups here. Oh, I think the lineup's wrong for Entity Gold.
Yeah,
unfortunately, but but we know all of them anyways.
Yeah.
So Brutality, for example, it's going to be Rix, it's going to be Venom, it's going to be Juventa, Kundia, as is more commonly known. We have A-Star, and then we have Impale for Brutality. For Entity Gold, it's a completely new lineup, by the way.
Wow.
It's Hellranger, it's Buster, it's Spawn, Blackhawk, and Antidote. So Entity Gold, they have actually acquired the old MXB TTT lineup. Wow, this is like Game of Thrones level shit.
I think they traded up.
So all right,
jokes aside,
it's a small production snafu. It's actually Entity Gold. It's Ace, of course. The so-called one of the best players in the country, and I think that title has been taken away from him. In my books, Excali is the best mechanically solid Counter-Strike player in this country right now, like hands down. And I'm not just talking about his aim or whatever. I'm just talking about his overall sense of how his game sense, his movement, his mechanics in the game. It is just beautiful to watch. I think he's on par. He can fit into some of the top Asian teams. In my opinion, my not so humble opinion, I really think he belongs there. He's really, really good. I still don't know how well he gels with the team overall because I've never played with him in a team.
It's a team game. There's only so much he can do alone. It's the rest of the unit that needs to work together, work around him, even if need be, that will actually help Entity Gold solidify their position at the top of the Indian ladder and hopefully Southeast Asia in the near future.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the Excali really is one of those kids that really, really have high hopes for. All right, then we got Ace, who's been there for a while, but again, a very solid player. When if it's his day, he can really go off. He really makes many mistakes. He's got a very smart understanding of the game as well. Then we have DNM and Ribby, both of them very old school players. Both of them very. Oh, there we go. So we have the updated
there we go.
The lineup as well. So we have Ribby and DNM, both very experienced players in the game. Ribby, from Invictus, has always been almost every top team. A very good mind behind the game. He has a very good understanding and tactical. He's I think one of the more tactical minds in the game. DNM as well has a very good understanding of the game, and especially in the past few months, I've seen how DNM has actually increased. I mean,
he's been very surgical,
and his aim has actually improved a lot. I don't really look at the aim that much, but DNM is always, when he played Virtual Impact and whatnot, he used to have all these aim stars like Snorlax and Fufu, Shifu, all these guys. So DNM, I really do feel that he has really upped his game as well. And of course, finally, Pasha Sahil, the youngest member of the team. He's I think he's like 16 or 17 or something. So I think he started getting headshots before his balls dropped. So that's pretty impressive. So Entity Gold facing up against Brutality.
Let's just take a look at the maps here.
Yep. So Nuke, the first ban from Entity Gold, that's a map they don't want to play on. They have not bothered even looking into the map at all. Cash being banned Brutality, it's a map which they have been, while they've won quite a few games as well, they have always been close games and they tend to get upset with that map as well. So Cobblestone being picked by Entity Gold, I think this is a map that EG really do have the upper hand on, in my opinion. Overpass is a map Brutality have. They struggled a bit initially, but they've won their games on Overpass. So they beat D2D very convincingly on Overpass as well, a map which D2D are pretty comfortable with.
Yeah.
And now the final map, this is the thing. If these picks go the way of the teams who picked them, if Entity Gold win Cobblestone, if Brutality win Overpass, thus too, the random map out of Mirage Train Dust 2 being picked. Now that could slightly tilt this game in the favor of Brutality.
That's actually interesting, given that on paper, Entity Gold are probably the favorites, just on recent form. Well, their recent form's been shaky, but, the caliber of the players. So Entity Gold does sort of have the edge going in, but Brutality have a point to prove. They've been in quite a slump, but this is their chance to step up, claim their second FPS Battle Championship. Entity Gold obviously looking for their first win in the knife round.
So we'll either be seeing a new champion, an ace in 1v1 here. It's really either way, and it's gonna be Rix winning the knife round. So I'm assuming they're gonna be starting on a T side. Brutality. It's Cobblestone after all. It is Entity Gold's map pick, however. And the thing is, we're gonna be going live immediately, so that's nice. That's good. Like everything being on time for once for a change. Awesome.
Shout out to the players for actually getting their shit together.
Yeah, actually working up. I think they're going to be playing the first game.
Oh look, Pew Pew Pew's back. I'm done.
A-star. I don't get it, man. Well, just use your actual nick. It's so frustrating. Yeah, as a caster, as a viewer as well, as probably a fan as well. It's so annoying. So a small little update. The first map, it's actually going to be played with a sub for Entity Gold, because DNM, as everyone knows, he's a doctor, he has his timings and everything. Unfortunately, he won't be able to play the first map, but he should be in for the second map, hopefully. So instead, they're going to play with one standard.
Emergency, or just not knowing when the match is?
I don't know. But I don't think when there are actual gunshots taking place, I think that takes priority as well.
Possibly.
So it's going to be Hunter, who's right now playing for D5. Hunter, I haven't really seen him much in many top teams, so to speak, in the country. He's been a pug star. I've seen him many so strong pugs, getting the massive IRs and whatnot. He is known as a pug star. So he plays for D5. Haven't really seen him in action much, but so he's going to be standing in for DNM, which is all right. They have Ribby, who's usually the brains behind the team. Then we have DNM as well, chimes in quite often, from what I know, when it comes to calling. So it's usually DNM and Ribby sharing the captaincy duties. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going live. Entity Gold, they picked this map at Brutality, winning the knife round, starting on the more favored T side.
The question is, will that sub affect them? I mean, it's definitely going to have an impact on their, functioning as a unit.
It's just one standard, and as long, yes, of course, it will be a slight problem. But if they tell him, if they've spoken to him earlier and he knows what to do, his basic role, if he's able to do that and if he's able to fulfill DNM's role, I think that's more than enough. So here we go. It's going to be Brutality though, making haste towards the long. When they haven't found anyone yet, but it's two CTs waiting for them close by. It's going to be Ace. He's going to spot the first guy out, unable to land a shot. He's going to land the first one, gets Venom. Excali's going to find Ace star, and Ace looking for more, tapping with Rix, and he's getting hunted here. Excali gets the kill, but Impale will reply back. Now it's all on Juventa, who finds a quick kill. Ribby and Hunter will shut it down, leaving Impale alone in his 1v3. The bomb is down as well, but a beautiful shot from Impale decapitates Hunter. They're going to leave it out to Ribby and Pasha Sahil in his 1v2. Still a minute on the clock to work with. Impale's got a lot of time. I like what the Entity Gold are doing, not giving the 1v1, sticking together, waiting for Impale to make a play.
Absolutely, because once he's planted the bomb, he's a sitting duck, and that's what they're waiting for.
Yeah, but even if it gets a bomb now, which he will right now, this is risky. He spots a Pasha Sahil. It's a fake plant. It's trying to bring them out, and Ribby, he's going to be marching out. They're going to be going for this. Still waiting passively. Impale spots the first guy. Oh, but Pasha Sahil, the perfect bait. There's a team ace, a frag piece for Entity Gold, so a very convincing shutdown. The bomb not getting planted. I really felt Impale should probably gone for the bomb plant. Yeah. So if he got for bomb plant, it was a guarantee they could have gone for the AK by the third round. So little questionable why he didn't go for the bomb plant there. Instead he went forward to try and get at least one kill, trying to bring it down to 1v1. Entity Gold played that really smart in the end. So a team ace for Entity Gold, and they will be of course going for the couple of FAMASs, a couple of UMPs, and the MP9 on Pasha Sahil. Decent sum of utility. Brutality not getting the bomb down means, of course, they will be going for the Tech 9 armor and, of course, the one deagle on Impale. Little surprised why Rix didn't go for the eco, considering he is a designated AWPer for the team. He would go for just the P250 buy and try to save the money later. But opening kill will be going the way of Rix, but Hunter's doing a lot of damage here.
That's as well as the round could have started for them. Pew Pew Pew. A-Star makes it onto the site now, but Ribbies is holding off 3 people.
This is that's such a risky position from Ribby.
Yeah, he's completely exposed, and the fact that there were 3 of them meant he couldn't really check.
Look at the health. Look at the health on Brutality.
25, 3, 3, 100. Of course, the biceps are gonna see that.
Venom's got to flex that. He's got to flex his biceps clutches up because he's alone in the site. And Pasha Sahil gets his kill. Oh, but Venom 2 quick kills, and it's all going to come down to Ace. But they're all internally bleeding. He's looking for more, but they're not showing anything apart from them scalps. This is going to be very hard for Ace because
everyone's bleeding. Even Ace has 6 HP, so Ace is equal to Impale plus Rix.
It's not saying much though. And this is so smart for Brutality,
beautiful.
and that is
working
going to
the
be
flanks, making sure he didn't have any angle.
yeah. They did a lot of damage, but in the end, you need to get the kill.
Yeah, beautiful shutdown, and the fact that 3 of them managed to survive somehow, that is a bit of a boost to their economy as well. Entity Gold completely reset that. They don't, they're not going to be too happy about that. Now here's my question: could that round have possibly gone differently had they had their original man in?
I really can't say. To be honest. It's really hard to predict because Impale he actually did a lot of damage. I think the setup was not that great because there was no one in the site. So usually in those anti-eco runs, when you know they have Tech 9s or maybe a Deagle in the mix, you want to go for the mid-range duels.
Yeah, it was an easy rush on the side for A-Star.
Staying over near the stairs over there, the one which Impale just passed by near Long, is really risky against Tech 9s. You can just get one tap up close, right? So rather go for the mid-range duels when you have the FAMASs and the UMPs and whatnot. So I'm a little surprised why they played the way they did in that anti-eco round. Impale's going to get the first kill onto Hunter. Ribby with the UMP. They've kind of forced it up Entity Gold. Although Excali's gone for the full eco. Impale with the Mag 10, but Excali is there with a FAMAS. He finds one, spots the second guy as well, gets a second kill, and Excali on the triple kill. He's got the C4 down as well, and Ace and Impale on
just staring each other
in
down,
a Mexican showdown there.
CZ comes out on top. But you spoke a lot about Excali's just knowledge, his tendency, his grasp on the mechanics of the game, and that literally brought a dead round back for Entity Gold. That beautiful triple kill gets the bomb down, and now Venom all alone.
And basically, think about it. Where did the bomb get dropped? It was right on top of Snake. I mean, you know, that's Excali things. He has no armor. He just had the FAMAS, I think, picked up from his teammate because he wasn't a full eco. He just had the USP, right? So he got the kill with the USP onto A-Star. He just snuck in from behind, found A-Star, picked up the FAMAS, got 2 quick kills back to back, found Rix and Giovanna. That's it. That was a round right there.
Beautiful. I mean,
just Excali things.
Yeah, you spoke about Entity Esports trump card just being, hey Excali, get us out of this hole, and he has done exactly that. They dropped the anti-eco round, and suddenly Brutality are in a tough spot now.
He is a playmaker. He is a playmaker, and that's what he does best.
Yeah.
And
let's just look at Brutality's buy. Armor Tech 9,
Yeah,
very light on utility.
they're trying to, just
catch them by surprise.
yeah, probably catch them by surprise, and they know that Entity Gold would probably be thinking, hey, Brutality probably in eco right now, and they might just have SMGs. They do have the Mac 10 Ribby, but that M4, the Galil, and the FAMAS and Hunter, that's going to make life a little rough for them. It's going to be, by the looks of it, a B play. They have a guy on the lurk, that's A-Star. He is a designated lurker for the team. But this is not going to be comfortable. Ace is there with the UMP. He's got Ribby as well close by with the Mac 10 to help him out if required. And I might not be expecting this so early on in the half, getting boosted over the tree. Yeah, but this round is definitely Entity Gold's to lose. They can't lose this one.
Also, guys, quick reminder, don't forget to be active in chat. There's tons to be won for the viewer skins, Steam wallet codes, and more. So enjoy the great Counter-Strike finals of the FPS Battle with some giveaways for you guys as well. Brutality making that play. And Venom, he's going to get caught looking the wrong side.
He gets the
kill. So it's a trade, not all bad. Rix managed to find Ribby as well.
And the
A-Star, the lurk, beautiful, comes from the other side. They don't know what hit them.
This is so smart with Brutality. Very, very well played. A-Star gets control of the A-bomb site. He knows it's completely empty. Tosses a Molotov there. Makes sure Hunter's
prevents the rotate.
Yep.
He buys his teammates time.
And it's just buying them time, holding onto the side. But they need to cross over. Here's the problem.
Here's the question. He probably knows you want to come, but A-Star on point with the stapler. Amazing stuff.
Really?
It is.
And again, that was A-Star winning on the round.
Yeah.
Perfect flank.
So it's basically going to be A-Star's team versus Excali's team.
Yeah, I did say so. I did say it was going to probably come under these two guys. Excali steals around for them, and then A-Star steals it back. That should not have happened, to be honest. And I kind of jinxed them. I said this is a round they can't lose, and A-Star just basically gets a flank kill, picks up the M4, and finishes off the last two guys left alive. I mean,
pretty much what Excali did the previous round. Look at that smart buy up from Impale with the MP7. He knows Entity Gold's probably on a full eco. They're going for the rush long.
It's an eco round this time around from Entity Gold. They have the Deagle on partial side, the rest of them P250s. Barely any investment coming out from Ribby and his men, and A-Star's waiting. He's waiting for partial side to show himself.
Brutality is probably going to be looking for Impale to at least get into sight, get the information, pick up some early kills, because he's got the inexpensive MP7.
Yeah, they're taking it slow. They're doing a smart thing here. They have all the the angles covered.
Well, look at Impale being the first man in.
Yeah, finding information.
Just being the bait for A-Star.
Yep, absolutely. You got the MP7, just has a smoke. He can definitely be the bait player. Why do you want to give away any of these rifles, right? And look at Impale. He's going to be the guy leading the charge, going into KFC, clearing it out. No one's there. And this is a round Brutality definitely should have in the bag. They really have no business throwing this one away. Ace and the rest of his teammates coming in with the flank. They do have a man waiting for them, though. It's going to be Venom with the Galil. It's a very smart angle. Just waiting patiently. And you can see Excali, Hunter, and Ace. They know they don't have a chance.
Entity Gold's also just waiting for Brutality to go out, rather.
They're waiting for exits here.
Yeah.
Setting up the crossfire.
Winter has an inkling feeling. He does find one. The Excali has been extremely patient. Ace is there to back him up. He's probably going to go try and get some information, get spotted out. Excali still holding strong. He wants to get that close range P250 headshot.
They don't really need to go for this hunt.
No.
Taking it very, very slow. I like this Brutality, not rushing up. They know there's a guy there. And they're like, yeah, that's cool. You know what? Save your P250s. No big deal there.
Just when... Ooh! Excali. Slightly mistimed. A second earlier might have turned out differently, but great patience from him. Not being greedy, not being, silverish, jumping out for the fight with the P250. He's better off getting that angle close range. And now 3-2 team Brutality. I mean, real great back and forth going on, but here's the thing. Can they string a couple of rounds together now to really make this momentum count? Again, a very light buy from Entity Gold, because they're hurting. Those early losses, they completely wreck the economy. They have nothing going for them. Pistol upgrades, CZs, 5.7s, and armor on a few guys, probably just to level things up for the team before they go into the next round.
Here's the thing, right? Like, so it's been 5 rounds now. Let's discount the previous round, which Brutality played perfectly. They didn't lose a single man as well. The first 4 rounds, both the teams lost 2 anti-eco rounds. I mean, I wouldn't call it a full anti-eco round. Brutality had a mixed buy, but 3 Tech 9s, 2 rifles, and he still lost a round.
Yeah, great counter flash there mid, preventing that push through, but Brutality is still trying to figure out where they exactly want to go.
But here's the thing. Losing... it's been 5 rounds. Nice decoy there, Venom. But yeah, he probably meant that. He probably meant for that. Anyway, so, you've already... it's been just 4 rounds, like 5 rounds now. But in the first 4 rounds, we saw 2 anti-ecos being lost.
Yeah.
No, not like this. If this is 3rd anti-eco in 6 rounds, I'm just going to get triggered.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a best of 3 rant by Sudan about why Indian esports doesn't deserve to be where it is. But look at that beautiful flank coming from... Is that Venom this time?
2v4. They're all kind of low though.
Oh, beautiful pick off there by A-Star.
Just looking for more, and Venom's coming from behind.
Extremely low, doesn't manage to...
Look at how low Venom is. Look at how low Venom is. If they lose this round, it's going to be absolutely a travesty, a disaster for them. Excali playing it safe. Come on, man. 6 rounds, and we've seen Entity Gold win 2 complete ecos, and Brutality win with 3 Tech 9s and 2 AKs. I mean, what is happening? You can't lose rounds like this, especially Brutality. They've lost 2 ecos now. One against to a USP, where I know there was kind of a semi-force fight, but they lost 3 members to Excali. And now, just with 5 upgraded pistols, couple of guys with armor, you lose another eco round.
Yeah, it wasn't even head armor. It was just body armor on 3 guys.
I mean, yeah, it's against the AKs.
CZ, P250s, that is just... I mean, that's something you expect from me on Livestream, not here. I mean, I can say that because these guys are supposed to be professionals. I'm sorry. People are going to say, who the hell am I to be talking about them? But let's face it, these guys are regarded as the best in the country. They're supposed to be the best in the country. And if that is the best in the country, I'm sorry, it is not good.
No, it's just very sloppy. You don't lose. I mean, I get it. Anti-ecos are hard. CSGO pistols are powerful now, but when you don't have the anti-eco default, when this is how we're going to be going about things, it gets very, very painful. And Brutality, since they won the previous round pretty convincingly, they will have the money here. Ribby should be careful. He's going to spot it out, and A-Star not spotting the guy in the behind crack.
The smoke.
Pachasal gets a kill onto Impale. A-Star does reply back. Rix with the op finds Ace now with the 3v4. And Hunter, meanwhile, duking it out with Venom. He's going to get the kill, but meanwhile, the B-bomb site has been compromised.
I mean, Pasha's just holding strong because he knows Rix is looking right there.
Yeah, he can't move.
Inch in the wrong direction, and he's going to lose his head.
This could be a problem. The bomb taking
The
a long
bomb's still
time.
not on side, but A-Star does find Excali, and
Pasha had to make a
that.
play.
Yeah.
He had to make a play there.
Hunter, the last man alive, he's probably just going to want to save his... Oh, no, he's... Oh, okay, yeah. He got rid of the M4s, gone for the AK save instead. But he's got his flashbang in his hand. No, hopefully he's not trying anything. He's probably just going to go up the tower and sit there.
Brutality are going to go for the hunt also. They don't really
Yeah,
want to
I
lose
mean,
his
their
weapons.
economy is in no position to afford that hunt.
And
it will not be a worthy trade.
Entity Gold, but here's the thing, right? This is such a great round for Brutality because Entity Gold, bear in mind, they had, even though they won the eco round, they're just one guy staying alive, right? So while they managed to buy this round, I think the money might get reset pretty badly. But then again, it's kind of early days, and 3-4 when you're CD side of Cobblestone, when you have 3 rounds, it ain't too shabby. They still have a lot to work with. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a force buy, or at least some pistols, upgraded pistols coming out perhaps.
Also, guys, I am being informed we have 100 people on stream. Thank you guys so much for supporting Indian esports. This is NVIDIA India's FPS Battle Invitational. We're in the finals. Entity Gold versus Team Brutality, fighting for the prize, powered by Antec GX900 cabinets for everyone, and tons of giveaways for you guys. So let's all have a good time. Hit that like button. Back to the game. And
here's the thing. So they will be going for the force by Entity Gold. Brutality kept 3 members alive previous round, so that's going to be useful. Here's the thing with Entity Gold. They won 2 eco rounds, which they really shouldn't have. So it's a pretty good start for them. But they should be very careful. Still, quite a few number of rounds remaining on the first half. CD economy is always a pain in the ass. So they really need to, make sure that this buy in particular, it converts in some way or the other. Brutality, again, it's taking it. So they have a couple of guys lurking towards long near the haystack area. And Antec with a... Got just 3 guys over in B. It's Pasha Sahil waiting outside drop with the UMP.
But Dreamy holding close with that swag 7. Can he make the difference? He does manage to land a shot on A-Star, but it is not going to be enough.
I think
that could have made all the difference if it had worked.
I think we have the health bug where we can't see the health. Hopefully production should get that sorted out. And meanwhile, they're going to be... Oh, there we go. Pretty quick. So, meanwhile, Brutality immediately rotating all the way over to A. They
Hunter's probably going to spot Juventa as... Oh, not Juventa, Impale.
Ooh.
And that is not what they wanted. Impale trying to get in for the early trade, but...
Taken down.
Yeah.
3v3, they have a guy on the side. It's Excali, and he needs to go big here. Backup's far away. They blocked him off with the smoke as well. And Ace trying to make haste, but the Molotov's going to make his life a little... Oh! Right-click problems. He finds Juventa, but they know where he is. And look at Irix. He's waiting. He's waiting for Excali to show himself. And it's going to be Venom who's going to find Ace. Excali gets taken down, and A-Star is going to find Pasha Sahil. So in the end, Excali unable to pull off any heroics this time around. Brutality will be able to win that. And this time around, finally, we'll be seeing Entity Gold on another eco. But that's not saying much, because we'll see how
Brutality finally getting some money in the bank, buying Juventa. Everyone does have a healthy amount of cash. So... they can afford the odd loss, but of course they're not going to want to take their foot off the pedal. Brutality as a team flourishes when they're putting that pressure on the opponents. The second they ease up, they tend to do stupid things, get taken down by pistols, as we have seen. So hopefully they've learned from their mistakes. We've got the tactical time out, which I'm assuming is Entity Gold's.
I think it's probably... it's probably Entity Gold's. Or maybe it might just be Brutalities, you never know. Because they've lost 2 eco rounds, by the way. So they were, alright, guys, we got them against the ropes right now. No need to, throw this round away. Ace, the only guy investing anything in the round. He has a P250, rest of them just USPs. They really should not be losing any guns. Hopefully not more than 1 guy to this play from... Entity Gold. I mean,
but you never know.
4 guys pushed up towards mid, towards the underpass area. 1 guy over towards stairs. It's Hunter waiting. Venom's going to take the fight.
Impale up close. He's either going to clean up house or give them an AK, which is going to hurt.
Smart call.
Decides not to take the fight.
Yeah, no need. Why do you want to go in? You got 4 rifles and the 4 AKs and the AWP.
He got the information from B, from A-Star that...
And pew, that's A-Star with the lurk. He's got the information. He's like, hey, I think B is clear, guys. He's going to be seeing a lot of action real quickly.
Ooh, the spray down comes in. Manages to find 2, manages to find 3. Can he make it 4? Beautiful spray down there by A-Star, ladies and gentlemen. Cleaning up. Entity Gold and Venom holding that angle. Let's just take a look at this again.
Eco frags, but yeah, I mean,
still,
it's the small little things in life that make you happy, don't you?
Little things, man. The little things.
That's what you said. But yeah, I mean,
at least it wasn't a USB massacre again.
Yeah, finally, Brutality actually
do what needs to be done.
Yeah, not losing a single man.
On an eco round.
So 63 to Brutality, looking quite good. Entity Gold, it's their map pick, bear that in mind. They need to win this map because I don't really fancy the chances in overpass against Brutality. If it goes to Dust 2, yeah, then it's anyone's game, like I said. Look at his play.
Quick play on his side, but that doesn't really work out. The trade coming in from Ribby and A-Star. Pasha Sile finds Dix. And that is a tough situation for Brutality, but Pasha gets taken down there on site.
He could have fell back a little bit. I don't know why just wide
A-Star manages the peek. Oh, Ace gets caught looking the wrong way. Just unlucky Impale. Running to get to the site on time. Juventa with the bomb. He's going to try and plant behind while the smoke is still there. Impale trying to hold him off with the op.
Excal's in a triple kill, by the way. He's alone. He needs to get the ace to clutch this out. And with this guy alive, it's possible.
Yeah.
He's got no kit though, so he's...
Yeah, the kit's gonna hurt him, but there might just be one lying around. Oh, Juventa! I mean, he's on life support right now, but Excal doesn't know where to look right now. Ooh! The crossfire finally comes through.
Yeah, that was great from Bell. He didn't panic, he just held the line, he just protected his teammate. There goes it was a nice touch in the end. Excali, triple kill, nice try, not enough. Entity Gold will again be forced to go in front of the ecos. The things are looking like it's slowly going to favor Brutality, but the funny thing is this would have been a 9-1 score right now. Brutality hadn't lost his 2 eco rounds.
Yeah. I mean, still remains to be seen whether those 2 rounds will come back to haunt them. We remember Entity Gold versus TMG, how TMG's 2 lost rounds just basically ruined the map for them. It would have gone to a 3rd map for sure had TMG just been a little more careful on their anti-eco rounds. So we saw Entity Gold punish TMG for that, and maybe Brutality will pay for it later. Remains to be seen. Ace holding up shot, gets flashed in. That is beautiful peek by A-Star, managed to find the kill.
Yeah, another eco round, another anti-eco round. Brutality. They should just win this convincingly. A-Star again hungry for the kills. Should, could, would. And you can see the rest of Entity Gold already making the way. And A-Star just having, it's basically like shooting fish in a barrel for him right now. Yeah. Excali with the P250, trying to do what he does best.
I think our highlights are just going to be eco round kills.
Yeah, A-Star with 2 quad eco round mob. So I think his scores are going to be really padded. He's on 22 kills in 11 rounds.
At this point, A-Star's going to be like, I wish I had a stat track.
that's ridiculous. Like,
I put things into perspective. 8 of those kills are anti-eco frags.
That's still...
there's still kills. 14. There's still kills that see out the rounds.
It's still 14 kills for the guy, you know. And we've seen them lose to anti-eco, so I think every kill matters right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, Entity Gold with their buy. I think max lost bonus is kicking in, so they will be able to go for dual op setup. Excali and Ribby trying to make something work here.
Yeah, at this point, Entity is just, I think, throwing everything on the wall to see what sticks. I think Brutality surprised them a little going into this first map, which is Entity Gold's pick.
Yeah, this is EG's pick. The next one's going to be Overpass.
Look at the angle Hunter's holding. Impale being smart, not peeking in, not taking that chance. A-Star once again being aggressive, getting the information, going into side. The smoke comes out.
This is his strength. His ability to just go for the... Ooh! Ribby with a nice shot there.
Missed the tap. Ribby punishes him.
That's the thing with A-Star though, like he's one of the best lurkers in the country. Because most people when they lurk, they look at Happy and they're like, oh, that's how you lurk. No, that's not how you lurk. You don't bait your team so much. He goes for plays. And you know, his lurks can open up a site single-handedly. He can go for a flank and help his teammate a lot. He's one of the best in what he does, at least in the country, you know. But they're going to be committing to the B-bomb site here, where Ribby is waiting with his AWP. He's got back in the form of Ace right behind a tree, and Ribby spots the first guy out, doesn't take the shot though. Still waiting, and he will find a kill under Rix, letting the first guy through, so he should know Juventa is close by. Juventa's going to get a kill on the partial side. Ribby misses the shot though. Juventa finds 2 quick kills. Excali does reply back, now it's a 3v2. And Ace duking it out here, needs to get the skill to Venom, but he's barely alive. And Impale, look at where he is. Wallbang Excali rips his head off. It's all down to Hunter here to stand in for the team. He spots an Impale, gets sprayed down onto him. And the native timed right could be... Nope, it won't be Kobe. It's all on Venom
Venom
now.
Does have enough utility to make sure Hunter doesn't get out on the triangle. but I don't think he's using it. He's just sitting there.
The second he tosses it out, Hunter's going to be able to triangulate him perfectly. He's going to know exactly where he is.
Fair enough, but before Hunter got there, before he got the bomb down, could have been helped. But beautiful.
That was
Venom.
that was a huge clutch from Venom.
Yeah. That could have gone horribly long from Team Brutality and could have signaled, the end of whatever they were putting together.
It was still been very tight because even if Entity Gold won this round, they had 4 guys who died.
Yeah.
So the money wouldn't have been great. Anyways, but yeah, a round is a round. And Venom, I really thought he lost that one.
Let's just talk about that plant. Not the best place to plant. They have control.
He was trying to plant behind the statue, but he got caught in the
he stuck his ass out the wrong way.
Maybe I don't think it reached the site completely, and timing working out for
Hunter definitely.
For Hunter that particular round, but 3-9 again Integral with the eco, and it's going to be A-Star with a spray down. Finds one, finds two. Will have to reload, and Ribby's going for the hunt here. He will find A-Star. But I was thinking, oh no!
Excali going for the BM knife. Gets punished for that, of course, by Rix. Hunter finds Venom, but doesn't manage to do much with it. Takes a lot of damage, and
that's going to be 10-3. Yeah, and the only casualty there on Brutality was A-Star. But look at the money in Brutality. That is looking obscene. That's like the Bombay Stock Exchange, if you ask me. That's ridiculous amounts of money.
Entity Gold. They honestly, I don't think they saw this coming on their map pick. Brutality. That Goa trip really seems to have done wonders for them. They just needed to hit that reset button, get some downtime, and now it's back to business. But this is just the first half of the first map, ladies and gentlemen. It's a best of 3 final. The NVIDIA India Invitational FPS Battle powered by Antec this season. 10-3 first half to Team Brutality.
Yeah, this is a very, very solid T-side from Brutality. Of course, it is still cobblestone, but it is Entity Gold's picks. I would expect a few more rounds. Ooh, the timing could have been atrocious.
Here's the thing. So, previously when we've cast cobblestone, or when you've cast and I've learned, you've said if you rush B enough, you get the rounds in. We haven't seen a lot of that. It's actually been slower.
Yeah, I actually like that.
Lurky play, so it's good to watch, refreshing at the very least.
It's a refreshing change. At the same time, Brutality, the way they're playing, they're reading Entity Gold like an open book, or rather Entity Gold is being extremely easy to read. Because if you look at what they're doing here, the flank, like they've lost a couple of rounds from the flanks. They're winning the duels, they're peeking together. A-Star's just going ham in his anti-eco rounds and whatnot. So you can see like how look at the utility remaining. There's still 50 seconds on the clock, and Entity Gold have 1 smoke remaining. Right? Yeah. And that's a very good work for Brutality.
3 Molotovs, 2 nades on Brutality.
And look at where they are.
Look at where Impale just snuck onto site.
The timing there. Excali could have found him, but Impale with a great position here. The bomb is still over at B. Venom's going to find Ribby.
I mean, it's just a question about getting caught looking the wrong side anymore. And Excali does find Impale. Unfortunately for him,
Pasha finds one.
Comes up big, finds Juventa, but there's still a man there.
They don't know where Venom is, but Ace! He's got a 6th sense going for him. And it's going to come down to Excali and Ace to go for this retake. 2 the best players in that team, if you ask me. He knows where Rix is, and Rix just has to pray to the heavens that he doesn't get wall banged. That op could just completely shred him to that paper thin KFC.
They do have the kit, no utility in anybody. Ace does manage to find the trade on A-Star 1v1. Rix takes the close duel and comes out with a sliver of HP remaining.
Doesn't matter. 11-3.
A win's a win. A win's a win. 11-3 Team Brutality. First map, Cobblestone, ladies and gentlemen. Final round of the first half. Holy smokes. Team Brutality are really, really stepping up. And just look at the money. They're just like, what do we do with this?
It's
so like, hey, Entity, you want some? No, you can't have any.
They can probably, give out a loan or something. At this
wait. Here's one. Is there a doctor in the house? Because Entity's getting wrecked.
Oh, snap, son.
Oh, I finally delivered once.
The doctor is... for those who are just tuning in, DNM, the co-leader of the team, I would say, alongside Ribby, is not playing the first map because he's actually... Since he's a doctor and he has other... appointments and whatnot, he will be playing the second map, and that's why they have Hunter, who plays with D5, who is filling in for the doc for DNF.
I think there was just a bit of miscommunication between the team because all matches have been at the same time, but the doctor's responsibilities of course come first. A-Star finding him through this duel, rather through the smoke. It wasn't really spam. They knew they were both shooting at each other, and A-Star coming up on top.
Brutality, with this very slow-paced approach, are making Entity Gold overthink things. You can see them over-rotating sometimes. They're looking lost. They're having multiple angles to cover. And it's also pretty hard on a CD side, right? Like, okay, well, what are they going to do? Aggress in and try to get some map control? Like, how's that going to work out? Like, what if, you know, the teacher's just waiting for you? Meanwhile, it's a 4v3. Excali is going to get the one kill on the Ricks, but it's going to be... Oh, Venom completely whiffs that. Excali gets 2 kills. He really didn't need to get an A-star on a triple kill. He's on the ace here. Needs 2 more kills. Hunter's a distance away. And A-star's just come alive in this game here. Juventus is going to fall, but Hunter and Excali both kind of low. And A-star, he can pretty much get the ace here.
The ace is still on the cards. A-star is marking drop. Can he... Oh, turns just at the wrong time. He's definitely heard that. Hunter's gonna give away his position. He finds his 4K. I don't think he knows there's another person there. Now he knows there's a mid door. Oh, and that is the ace to see other round. Beautiful work there by A-star.
Yeah, that was...
he is literally the reason.
Excali does fry him from beyond the grave, but yeah, I mean, big deal. 12-3.
I mean, let's just take a look at the scoreboard there. So A-star just coming up huge.
So Team A-star with 30 kills in a half.
Alright, so just to put things in perspective, only one of his other teammates made it to double digits.
Holy shit.
Mine.
Like holy shit, man. I mean, like, even if you take away those 8 kills on the eco round, like even if you take that away...
22.
Actually, I think he got 10 kills, but it doesn't really matter. 30 kills?
2 4Ks and ace.
So, Entity Gold really struggling against Team A-star at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. A-star, what a team.
I think we can call him Pew 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 now. He's earned the right.
Yeah. If you're gonna play like this, you can call yourself like I don't care. You can call yourself Forrest. I'd still be like, all right, it's okay. But 30 kills in one half. You don't see that often, man.
Venom holding the close angle here.
It's like he's just smurfing right now.
Wow, 4 members of Entity Gold are going to be walking up there. Venom, manages to find just the one, but that is enough to slow them down. Little Rick's the only man on site right now. Gets spotted out, tries to take the deal with Hunter. Oh, gets double picked, and that is not what he wanted.
Juventus there, but he's going to find 2 quick kills, leaving down a Hunter and Ace to go for this. And, unable to get a kill at A-star, and Hunter's going to be impaled by Impale, leaving it all down to Ace.
Yeah, and the bomb's down.
The man, the myth, the legend, and he's going to be facing up against A-star, who's just holding the line here, and Ace needs to get 2 quick kills, try to find his 1v1s, but A-star just holding the angle, manages to take him down 20 points of health. And A-star immediately just leaving it open. Impale,
being patient.
Guys, you connected? Close the door. Guys, close the door. Please, 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 please. Alright, so we are back again, ladies and gentlemen. Do apologize about that small little hiccup.
Software ne dhoka de diya.
Pretty much.
I'm pretty sure Blair doesn't know what I said.
Of course I do.
What does it mean?
Software betrayed us.
Oh my god.
Give it to me.
Up.
I had to stick it.
No.
Okay, no.
With the unpaused.
Don't give it to me.
To 13. Team Brutality up in this first map, Cobblestone. which is Entity Gold's pick. They're obviously playing with the stand-in.
But it's still like
that shouldn't be that bad.
They are getting just Brutality with a very slow-paced approach on the T side, and they don't really have an answer for
A
this.
surprising slow-paced approach, one we haven't seen from Indian teams. The quick rush comes out from Entity Gold, gets stopped right in its tracks, but Venom only finds the one kill on Hunter. Pasha Sahil getting the trade in, picking up the UMP in the process. Impale up close.
They have a couple of flashes if they want to go for this. Impale's all alone. He's got.
I'm surprised they actually didn't step out to pick up the UMP.
Ace isn't dropped, by the way. He's made his way over there, so he's waiting for. He's going to be trying to get a flank kill, and I like what Impale's doing, just trying to gather some information from up top.
Yeah,
so it's a little risky, but he knows.
It's too much silence for Brutality, given how fast that had turned out.
Yeah.
Now they have no idea what's happening.
I love what Impale's doing there over an A bomb set, standing on top, because it's risky, but they need to land because he knows they don't have the weapons. They probably need to land a nasty 1D to get him. So he's getting the information, keeping his teammates over in Big India, duking it out. The P90 a little bit too much for Ribby to handle, and it's going to come down to the last two guys left alive, Pasha Sal and Excali with the Deagle. Never count him out of the picture. And just had to say it. And A-Star will fall silent.
Yeah, but the P90 up close from Juventa, the spray through the flash mine. Pasha Sahil, Excali once again with the Deeg. 1v2 situation.
Can he go for the 5 Deegs?
If someone can, it's probably him. Rix managed to spot him out. Excali won't get too many tries at this. Impale trying to pick out.
It's a 2v1. It is possible. He picks up the P90, but everyone knows.
Ooh.
That could have been nasty if he got that kill. Looking for more, but Rix will finally get the kill.
Valiant effort, definitely. Valiant effort from Excali, but
14-3. He needed that shot on the Rix.
That was actually a disciplined 2v1 from Brutality, not being aggressive. They know the bomb has to go down from him. They don't
I'm actually, here's the thing with Brutality, I'm actually seeing a lot of discipline from them. Especially on T side, and I can see a transition to CD side. They're really looking like the better team right now. Although, like I said, there's a caveat that DNM isn't playing right now. They're waiting for him to join the map number 2.
This is 4 core members and another
they are getting
top
outplayed.
tier member.
They are getting outplayed. It's on their map pick. This is pretty surprising. But bear in mind also, this is one of the first proper tests that Entity Gold have had
in a long time.
Ever since they won the Zawi Extremeland qualifier, they went over there. They played against your TMGs. They played against A4 and A3 or A5, whatever those guys are. The A3, the XNSD guys and whatnot. They played against many lesser teams in the ESL in their previous year, but they haven't really played against Entity Blue. They haven't played against Brutality and all these more, the more well-known teams. So this is a proper test for them, and although they don't have DNM, yes, they have that excuse, but apart from that, they are getting outplayed completely here.
Excali with the Deeg peak again, doesn't manage to find his target. The quick push on the B side coming up. Hunter with the open kill on Impale. Clearing the way, pew, managed to find Ace. Ribby with the trade. Rix chips in, finds Ribby, and Juventa's bleeding. Juventa's very low. They have the kits. They have some utility.
Rix has a Molotov. That Molotov could make life miserable. Excali gets spotted out.
Through the smoke, Juventa.
I think there was a small little gap there, but this is rough here. Pasha Sahil and Hunter. They both got armor, and it's all done now to Pasha Sahil, and a perfect pick from Rix. 15-13 map point, and what a map it's been.
13 map points for Team Brutality on Entity Gold's pick.
Yeah, 32 kills on A-Star.
I don't think Blair saw that coming.
No, I don't. Honestly, even though I knew they're playing without DNM, I thought Entity Gold would take this map. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I mean, I really can't judge this because, like I said, you take away one crucial element from your team, it could be very, very, it could be very, very different. This could be why they're looking very rough right now because DNM's not there. But at the same time, I'm very curious to see, even if DNM was there, would it have been any different? Because they're really getting completely outplayed here. Venom's going to find Ribby. Like Brutality winning the duels, they're winning the clutches, but it's not just that. Like many of the rounds, they're losing very, very convincingly. And the only mistake Brutality made were initially with the losses to
those two anti-eco rounds.
Those anti-eco rounds, they shouldn't have lost them. But if that hadn't happened, this would have been almost a 15-1 scoreline. Yeah. That is just
huge.
That boggles my mind.
So Brutality has been a team in a major slump. And Entity Gold is regarded the best in the country in A-Star with a horrible smoke.
No one saw that. No one saw that A-Star. It's all right. We also
the shake of the head coming from A-Star in game. At least there's something Entity Gold has.
This is very much, the Hail Mary.
Doesn't manage to spot out Ace. The one
he should probably step a little bit more ahead. The smoke obscuring his vision while Ace spotted map. So it's a 4v4. Venom is kind of low, and they're going to just YOLO into the side here. Excali leading the way. He's going to find Impale. That's a crucial opening kill, but Juventa is there to hold the line. He finds one spot at Excali as well. He takes the fight with Excali. Should be careful. It's up on Pasha Sahil, Hunter and Excalibur. And Hunter is over and drop. Oh, they're gonna line up, but they somehow survive. Excalibur and Pasha Sahil internally bleeding. They spot out Hunter. Hunter finds one. It's all under Rix here. 1v2. Look at the both of them. So very low, but so is Rix, and he's got the op. And you can see Pasha Sahil and Excalibur.
He's got 2 grenades that are no use to him right now. 3 grenades, I'm sorry. Oh, managed to find one, but the double peek at the same time.
They needed to go for that. And that was a beautiful shot, by the way, onto Hunter. That was a nasty shot. You can see the replay of the day. A-star.
It happens to everyone.
Shit happens.
It happens to everyone. Still, Team Brutality firmly in the driving seat, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they're ecoing, but they're just 1 round away from securing the first map against Entity Gold in this NVIDIA India FPS Battle final, powered by Antec for this season. A bit of confusion there, going for the drop boost. Who goes first? They're coming in aggressive here. The smoke, making sure they don't push through, get near the figs. Oh, flags! I'm sorry. Pasha Sahil with this.
Interesting call. There are 5 guys in drop.
Yeah.
Rarely seen that.
And we've still got 2 Entity Gold members playing it super slow outside A side.
Yeah, they know they're still clinging. They're clinging on the precipice of defeat right now.
They figured out it's probably a stack somewhere. We don't want to walk into it regardless of where it is. Impale pushing up to get the information, gets taken down by Excali. Now it's down to 5v4. The nade comes in. Excali's like, nope. Pops back out with a headshot onto Juventa.
And they're immediately falling back all the way to B.
They know they're better as a unit given their situation right now. Pasha Sahil is gonna get spotted out, but the smoke blocks off Rix. Venom up close with the CZ, doesn't manage to land the shots he needed to. Rix is close by. Managed to find the 1 kill, but that is all they're gonna get, a consolation prize. But it is still 5-15 in favor of Team Brutality. It is just 1 round, but things can snowball really fast. And this is Entity Gold we're talking about, not just third-rate scrub pug team. So
I'm actually looking a little bit at the chat as well. So many people are like, India had a really great, we were actually really good in Counter-Strike. We had Team Wolf represent the country in a major and all that.
All right. One second. Do you know why Team Wolf made it there?
Yeah, many people don't remember.
They didn't qualify. They didn't earn that spot.
They earned it by winning the Indian qualifier.
Yeah.
But India got a qualifier. They didn't have to play against any Asian team.
Platter.
Yeah, they didn't have to play against any Chinese teams.
Hey, we don't
Asian
have
teams.
anybody else. You want to come play? That's like how Blair invites me to matches. Hey, I don't have anyone. Do you want to come play with me?
So history lesson for you guys. Wolf did qualify for the ESL qualifier.
They went there. They got a few rounds of nip, I think.
Yeah, they did it. Okay.
They have their own sticker. Yeah.
But the thing is, they didn't have to play against any other team apart from Indian teams, and India kind of got lucky because one team dropped out in the end. And then ESL were like, all right, we'll give you a slot because I don't know why they gave a slot to India because big market and whatnot. And ever since then, no one's ever qualified since then. Ever since they were given a free slot. So let's not try and make up stuff thinking we were really good.
I hate to start the CS Dota war here, but the Dota teams have been doing much better in the SEA scene in the qualifiers.
Yeah,
I mean they haven't won them yet, but they're consistently reaching the finals.
I really do. I don't play Dota. I don't play League of Legends. MOBA's not my thing. I'll be very blunt about it. But I really do respect a couple of Dota teams because they're actually good. I mean, yeah, sure, they're not the world beaters yet. They haven't qualified international and whatnot, but they're actually doing good, and I'm happy for them. Compared to our CSGO teams, you can probably get. Honestly speaking, if an org comes in, like an actual org, and says, "Hey, here's a salary. I'm going to give you guys 40,000-50,000 rupees a month or something like that."
So what's Entity?
And I'm gonna way more money.
Okay.
Way more money, and they're gonna pick and choose. I'm not gonna take an organization.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you played in this team. You play in Entity Gold. I don't care. You play in Entity Blue. You play in Data Drip. I don't care. This is your opportunity. I'm going to form a team here. I don't care if you hate each other. I don't care if you guys have issues in the past or whatnot. Really don't give a shit. This is a job. This is how we're going to play. If you don't really stand up or you really match up to the expectations given of you, you will be cut from the organization. When that sort of a job-oriented thing sort of comes in and we pick some of the best players. I would pick someone like Excali, I would pick Marshall. I would pick some of the younger players who have potential, who are able to really, show what they can do. To be honest, I'll pick all these guys. I'll give them a coach, and I'll be like, let's do this. But then again, unfortunately, there are no orgs with money like that in the country. It's not like the country doesn't have good players. We have good players. We don't have a good team, and that is the tragedy of the 1.2 billion nation.
Also, guys, just quick pointer. I just found my favorite new comment in chat. Dota doesn't require good ping. GG, well played, my friend. Don't know what Dota you're playing.
Well, okay. Doesn't it? I don't know. I mean, it's not. I know it's not as intensive as Counter Strike. That's there. Counter Strike, like, I have 60 ping. That's why I suck, bro. That's how I fight all the time.
All right, back to the game. Enough chit chat. 6-15. Very slow going into this round. 20 seconds left on the clock. Brutality looked like they're gonna see this through. They have the bomb. Venom with a beautiful spray.
They just needed to go for the gun run, and Hunter not looking even in Venom's direction. 16-6 cap.
Holy
it looked like it'll be much more worse earlier, but 16-6 on Entity Gold's mapping. Yes, like I said, they don't have DNM playing for them, but even with DNM, I think Brutality were definitely on point today.
Yeah, I mean, they were just on fire. And again, we talked about Indian teams taking their foot off the pedal, and Brutality were like, hell no. Yeah. We're just gonna plow through you.
I think it was the A-Star show. It's one of those days.
Oh yeah,
A-Stars
where someone's on fire. So, ladies and gentlemen, Brutality picking up the first map against Entity Esports Gold in this final of FPS Battle Season 3. We're going to go up to the next match, Overpass, in a little while, so don't go anywhere. But before we leave, quick reminder, NVIDIA's GTX 1050 is available now. It is the perfect entry-level card if you're looking to enjoy your esports and mobile gaming, so do check that out. We have tons of giveaways, and of course, great Counter-Strike coming up in a little while. Second map, Team Brutality versus Entity Esports Gold coming up after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
Go away. Run.
Don't.
Run.
Today we're introducing the Antec Signature S10. The challenge with high-end systems is definitely heat, and we came up with a new way to manage that. We chose Astro as our design partner, so the case is as beautiful as it is functional. Astro was a perfect choice because of their background in gaming and case design.
Antec came to us and they really wanted to innovate in this space. And we really get excited to work with clients that are willing to really sort of take some chances. The visual appeal of the design that we ended up at could almost live in any environment, but honestly, we wanted it even to be one step ahead of that, where we could showcase it and show it off. Something that they'd feel proud to have in their home. We wanted real premium materials and dark finishes and aluminum or glass doors, precise angles, really sophisticated form. Looks like it's kind of going fast just sitting there.
The most unique feature about this case is definitely the 3-chamber design and the pass-through air filter. The 3 chambers really reduce the transfer of heat from each component to another. And what this does is allow us to run fans at a lower speed, to have a high-performance case, but at the same time make sure that it does focus around the silent operation that we're known for. Not only does it achieve something really innovative in separating components, but also something that is really usable. We have room enough for extended ATX motherboards, 10 PCIe slots, 8 SSDs, 6 standard disk drives, and flexible mounting for power supply. The case is designed for definitely the high-end build. What we really want to do is just to be able to provide a product that people really feel like there's a new way of thinking at Antec.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are ready to get started with the knife round on the second map of this NVIDIA FPS Battle Season 3 Invitational final between Team Brutality and Entity Esports Gold. Team Brutality causing a bit of an upset, picking up the first round. Entity Gold's pick, in fact. And now they're in an extremely strong position going into overpass their own pick in the final. This is obviously a best of 3 and the knife going Entity Gold's way.
Yep, but it is a map pick coming in. It's a map pick coming in from Brutality. I think they're going to be sticking with 100 throughout. I think the NM is still stuck in traffic or probably in the hospital.
Yeah, from what I gather, they might be using one of their timeouts in a little while to sort of
maybe
hot seat swap.
But then again, that's one of the, in my opinion, that's one of the downsides of having a doctor. I mean, great. I mean, that's
great job. Doctors awesome. Save lives.
That's a beautiful profession. Nothing against it, but that's also. But then again, right? There's one thing I really respect about DNM is his love for the game, his sheer love for the game.
Yeah, taking the time out despite being a doctor.
Yeah, I can't even.
And playing at this level. All right, just to put it in perspective, DNM's a doctor. That is usually 15 hours a day work.
Yeah,
at least,
and all times at night, and it's not and
odd hours.
And he's a full-fledged doctor, and like most people are at college, school,
and on top
blah.
of that, he is on the starting roster.
Yeah,
for one of the best, if not the best team in India.
Yeah, I mean, and he's been doing this for a long time, by the way.
Yeah,
and that, for me, that is just mad props to the guy. Yeah. I mean, I see so many people talking about, I
can't balance college.
Which is fair enough. But hey, man, buddy, you got to balance things out. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do something, you find the time. You don't blame things. You don't say my schedule doesn't work out. You make space in your schedule. You make sacrifices.
Yeah, it's all about sacrifices. Like, you know, look, that's the thing. Like most people, when they come into this esports thing, everyone's like, they don't understand how it evolved. Like back in like India, when it comes from the esports perspective, it's like 10 years behind how it is in the rest of the world. And in some certain cases, like Korea, like 20 years behind them. But they don't understand how it was back in the day, like during 1.6 or during the Quake days or whatnot. Unless you were like one of the chosen few, like some of those crazy Korean StarCraft pros, for example. You really didn't make that much money out of it. It wasn't about the money. It was
about the passion.
It was a passion balance.
And that's what has esports. That's why esports has that crazy following between the players themselves to the communities around esports. It's the passion that drives everyone involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's DNM.
That's DNM. That's a lot of other guys as well. Like you don't have to sacrifice something completely, or like say, you know what, I'm not going to study anymore. I'm not going to. No, I mean, I like my role in So Strong is I'm a full-fledged broadcaster, blah blah. But it's not like I personally sacrifice everything. Some people think like, oh man, like, I'm sure like you didn't do anything else, but blah blah. But I went through the entire gamut of how most Indian middle class kids go through.
He was going to say middle-aged.
age kicking in, man, age kicking in. But like for example, many people like. Many of my friends as well, like we all finished engineering, but it's not like I had a crappy GPA, or you balance things out. And like if you look at people like DNM, for example, balancing that crazy doctor life, and even look at it internationally, before many people got really big in playing, they balance things out. Many of the Swedish players, they have degrees in college degrees, master degrees, for example. There's a very famous player.
Look at what Heaton does. He's got his own organization. He's built an empire.
He took it in that way. And for so many players, like for example, some of the old school 1.6 players who were legendary names back in the day. By the way, these guys didn't play for the money, they played for the love of the game. Players like Element, Ola Muniz was known really famous players. There's a recent video by Thorin interviewing Element. And Element, for example, just talk about this guy. He's from Norway, but Norway never really had a great team. They had a couple of teams back in 2002, 2003. During the time range of 2006, he was called one of the best players that touched the game. Then he finished it up, he got bored with it, like, I'm going back to my studies, finished engineering, and is working in a full-time job in the past 10 years. And he's doing good for it. Yeah. And what his gaming time is like, I had a great time. I saw a lot of places, learned a lot of things. Likewise, many people who manage to balance things out. But over here in India, it's more like, if I'm going to go esports, first pay me like, 50,000
salary
bucks.
Kitna doge?
Basically. Sid Joshi put it so perfectly in that meme format.
That is the mentality of most players, and that is why we aren't where we want to be. The pistol round kicks in. Brutality up 5v4.
Ace was trying to catch someone off guard, but him peeking out alone.
He walked into 3 people. Ooh!
A-Star trying to pick up that USP, a little too greedy. Ribby's gonna find him. So that's a 4v4. Brutality are making their way to the B-bomb side, and they're gonna be playing retake on the B-bomb side. Pasha Style has a kit, he's got a smoke, Flashbang comes in, and he's gonna be waiting for reinforcements. Excali's holding the line as well. Juventus gonna find Hunter in the meantime, and look at Juventus just running in with a Glock looking for more. He might just get a third kill here, and Pasha Style's running out of bullets, and he is gonna get found by Juventa. Picks up a triple kill, and it's gonna come down to Ribby, who's got to get the ace here. He's spotted Impale, tapping away. Impale's taking the fight. He somehow stays alive as well. And Ribby somehow being blessed. He hasn't been taken down. And Juventa with the quad kill coming in from behind.
It was only a matter of time. They were coming at him from all sides. They worked from Brutality actually not dropping too many kills, dropping too many people to Ribby there.
I like the idea from Entity Gold going for the retake there with a 4v4. Pasha Style and Excalibur just holding the line. But Juventa, man, he's like a rhino on steroids, just running in. Just decimating the quad kill for him and a pistol round. And again, it's going to be the first pistol round going away Brutality on their map pick. So this is Entity Gold having to, beat them on Brutality's map pick without DNM as well playing. They have Hunter as a stand in order to take it to map number 2, which is Luster. This is looking very rough. Pasha Style with a deagle is going to find one, but A-Star and Rick's going to quickly dispatch off the 2 CTs holding the bomb side. Ribby charging in. He does get a kill on the Juventa, which shouldn't have happened, but fast rate coming in. Rick's will find him, and now Rick's just holding the line. Spot that both of them. The AK comes out. He knows they're there. He doesn't need to go for this fight. And Ace trying to salvage this Galil, but A-Star already just spotting towards the second tunnels, and right now Entity Gold, they might just try and hold on to these to the CZ on Excali and Ace with the Galil and armor, and they will just be licking the wounds for this particular round. So it's gonna be 2-0 Brutality. They should be alright with this. Just losing the Galil, keeping the 2 AK still in play, and the MP7 probably looking for some exits, and Brutality still holding the side. Now they're going to be going for the trying to hold on to weapons and going towards CD spawn, not looking to take the fight against Entity Gold. Entity Gold will be seeing pretty much a full eco coming out from them. Ace will be of course with the Galil, and Excali with the CZ. So still early days, but looking at the drubbing that Brutality delivered on Entity Gold in the first map, I'm just getting bad vibes here for Brutality. Sorry, for Entity Gold.
I mean, this is Team Brutality's pick, and it's still the early rounds, but things seem to be going their way. Definitely being 1 up right now in this best of 3 is definitely a huge plus for Team Brutality, having picked up Entity's map early on. But they tend to take their foot off the pedal once in a while, and that might just come back to hurt them against Entity Gold.
It's a stack. It's the A stack here, and they could actually walk into this. They have Hunter with the CZ holding towards Connector, Ruby with the P250, Pasha Style on the full eco towards Toxic barrels, and they have the Galil. So the 2 guys, I mean the Galil on Ace with the armor as well as Cali with the flashbang and the CZ. They're just going for the B stack. Brutality going for what they did earlier in Cobblestone as well. Very slow paced play, but they're going to be coming into the stack.
It's actually a refreshing change from them. Seeing this,
but they're coming to the stack. The models are perfectly placed, and Pasha Style does do a little bit of damage with A-Star, man. The nade and the AK-47 doing a lot of work, and Ruby will get taken down. The Galil's out of the equation. So now Excali almost gets a second kill.
I think another bullet out the chamber that would have been there. Oh, the planter would have been found again had it not been for Venom's beautiful look finding Hunter. That could have been an expensive round for Brutality had a bullet or 2 gone different.
They literally walked into the stack with just 1 casualty. They should be pretty happy with that. They had 2 MP7s as well, and they should be seeing Venom upgrading his gun. Entity Gold, no money for the AWP. They will be wielding 5 M4s, 5 smokes, 5 flashbangs, a nade in the mix. No kit in anyone. I would rather have at least 1 kit, even if you have to sacrifice a nade or a smoke. At least a kit would definitely make your life much easier in case you have to go for a retake here. Let its aggression, double long push, and A-Star's going to be caught off guard. Ribby and Excali, 2 quick kills to open things up for Entity Gold. So the first rifle round.
Just the one quick kill.
Just the 1 quick kill there. Venom is still wielding the MP7. He should be able to pick up the gun from A-Star, but he's not.
Drake's lurking back around long, trying to find the people who've took out A-Star, but not really.
Impale finds position. I'm a little surprised Venom didn't go back and pick up the gun from A-Star, probably thinking there was still someone over at Playground, I guess. But anyways, it's a 4v4, and they got Excali. That's one guy you would love to shut down a side, but Impale finds 2 quick kills. And that's going to immediately draw the rotation from Ribby, falling back to the B-bomb side. Excali alone. Now, this is a guy that you would like to keep alone in the side. This is a guy you'd believe to shut things down single-handedly. As you can see them slowly making their way in. Ribby will come back to the A-bomb side to bolster the defense over there.
Rix is already through long. Ribby's probably going to be caught with the flash in his hand, but the jump peak saved him. The flash comes out. It's going to buy him enough time to jump and shoot, but he decides not to go out, opening things up for Excali from washrooms.
Excali's in a great position.
Smart play there. Ace with the beautiful, beautiful crossfire. And that's a great round for Entity Gold.
Ace with a triple kill. Nice round for Entity Gold. They do lose
it
three
looked like
members.
they were losing control, but they managed to pull it back.
Brutality gonna just buy up here, and this is the real test for Entity Gold. They need to survive this round so they don't get reset. The money they cannot afford to get money get reset here. This is the map pick. They will be looking to get a formidable lead in the CD side. So Brutality immediately buying up a load of utility. And Rix, I thought, is going to go for the op for a second there. Instead, they're going to be wielding the AK-47s. And it's going to be some aggression. I like this smoke. This is the mouth of monster. Some aggression coming out. Hunter with the swag 7 over near connector. He's not going to be spotting anyone quite yet, though. There are a couple of guys nearby.
Just outside. Hunter's probably heard him. He's definitely heard the fire.
He can't do much here.
Yeah, he can't do much
He
here.
just has to wait.
Now he knows there's a person to the left outside connector, and he knows there's a person inside, so he's gonna probably just back out. Gonna take that swag 7 somewhere else where he can be of more use. Impale trying to figure out where to go next. Venom not quite sure. Connector is empty.
Venom slowly making his way towards the connector area, but this is again Brutality, very slow paced E side, and you're walking into B. They're doing a good job drawing out the utility from Entity Gold. Pasha's out waiting though, and it's gonna get the first kill. Molotov. Timing was off. Fast 3. That's what I like about Brutality. Doing very simple stuff, but it works. This sort of thing works. The tag team play. One guy gets taken out. That's okay. Impale almost finds Ace, but he will finally be found out. Hunter coming in. He spotted Venom. Venom holding the line with an AK-47 of his. And Ace can't peek as well. The second he peeks out, a bullet grazes him. He's down for the count. So the bomb is planted. Venom's got a great angle here. Finds one. Not able to get the second kill. Fast Rate coming in. And now Excali from heaven. And they know where both of them are coming from now. Excali's gonna come in from heaven, dropping into water. Spots out Rix. Both of them going for this. Hunter's gonna get one kill. I don't think they know where the other guy is. And Juventa with the clutch. Quick
that
spray
was
transfer.
huge.
Quick spray transfer as well. And look at the money now for Entity Gold. They are broke. Money has been successfully broken by
Yeah, that was huge there from Juventa. That literally saved the round. Destroyed any momentum Entity Gold were building up.
I mean, it just won one round, so they're basically just starting the engine.
Yeah, but they were just like... And it is back down.
So, normal services have resumed. Brutality once again back in control of the game. Flaming Molotov there. You're gonna go be fast again then. This time around, it's the...
dirty money there on Venom.
No,
Impale makes sure he doesn't get that kill.
But yeah, this is Brutality throwing things down. Oh, this is so smart, man. Just let the Macton do the work. Trying to figure out, how many guys are there. Ribby's trying to go for the hunt, but he doesn't know. There's Impale waiting for him.
Through the HP, have the AK guy back him up.
But look at Venom and Juventa. They're kind of low. They did take some bit of damage. So Venom's going to be... he's now going to be wielding the Mac 10. But they're taking a lot of damage. And this guy, we've seen what he can do.
Yep. They're actually all right above him, rotating through playground. They're going to go for... Probably the A play through washrooms or long.
Look at the rotation. Look at the rotation from CTs. They're all stacking A now.
Yeah, I think they got the information there from Excali.
And this is again the difference between a top tier team.
Not everyone would immediately
no, like if you look at any of the top teams in around the world, like playing that rotation, they would have walked all the way. They would have walked all the way. They wouldn't have run there. And A-Star does find the one kill, the Hunter.
Yeah, that running enabled Excali to inform his teammates where to go. Now the backstab coming in from long. I don't think they have any idea yet.
He can't find Venom.
Slowing things down. Venom is bleeding. Great patience there from Excali. Venom caught looking the wrong way. Juventa's also low on HP, but he backs up slowly, smartly, not taking the fight, knowing.
That is just like, I really love how much control Excali has on his reflexes. Yeah. Most people would have immediately left click. Because you have a USP, right? What are the odds of you winning that round? Yeah. Excali trying to get as close as possible.
And also to get in a better position so he can do more after the kill.
So the second he gets the kill, he'll pick up the AK.
They know where he is.
Exactly. Yeah. So he played it very patient. It's small little things. That's why I really enjoy watching this player. But Brutality is still firmly in control. Entity Goal yet to get the big green in the hand of Excali or Ribby. It will be a couple of Famasas, a couple of M4s. UMP, not much utility to work with. They are They're looking a little desperate here, trying to make sure that Brutality or Enable won't be able to, you know, build up that momentum. 5-1, so you can make out not that much utility. They have kits though, at least this time around. Excali pushed him towards Party with that UMP of his, trying to somehow catch someone off guard. He does have Ribby as well, playing from bathrooms, but there's
both Rix and A-Star are eventually gonna walk in front of him. It's just about who comes first. Flash coming out from A-Star onto him. And now they're coming. They've actually decided to go back towards Monster. We got the two men working from mid towards B short.
This is great. They have control of water towards short. They're going to be going for the pincer play here. Hunter's got to go big. Turns around at the worst time possible to avoid that flash.
He saw the nade flying up and he was like, nope, I got to turn, but...
Impale's going to find Ace. Venom's just running with a Mac 10. He's still wielding that gun. And all of a sudden, although they're very, very low indeed, Ribby is going to find one. Should get the second kill as well, as Venom was kind of low there. Now it's a 3v2. And with A-Star 10 HP, this is kind of doable. This is kind of doable here. And look at the flank coming in from behind. Excali finds A-Star. Now it's a 2v2. They need to get a quick kill real fast.
Oh, I don't think Ribby spotted out Juventa at short. He knows where he is. The man at pillar as well. And that is finally a second round on the board.
That was Brutality.
Slightly sloppy.
They've been doing this time and time again, the aggression towards CD spawn to get control of that. But Venom really shouldn't have gone in because he was kind of low as well. So the first guy got taken down. The second guy got taken down. After that was a 3v2, and Excalibur with a great flank there. Post-plant positions are really bad. Sometimes when in that scenario, when you know it's a 5v2 or a 4v2, you just want to double or triple peek the guy. You don't give him the chance to come in close and get those 1v1. Sometimes you need to take that call to go for the peak. So the last two guys staying alive in the 2v2, they could probably team it together and just got the first kill onto Hunter or whoever the first Ribby, I think. Yeah, they got the kill on Ribby and then faced Excali together in 2v1. Instead, it went to two separate 1v1s, and yeah, that was pretty much a run for Entity Gold. But again, they should be careful. They don't want to get reset once more. And this time around, Rix has his hands on his favorite gun. We haven't seen much of him on Cobblestone with the op. The AK is doing the brunt of the work.
Yeah, they learned from that, aggression from long that cost them a kill early on. A-Star, the first man through, the double peak coming in to save him. A-Star and Impale taking down Ribby. That could have ended horribly for Team Brutality had the second peak not come in. Now they're in a much stronger position to once again take a round back from Entity Gold. 2-5 in this second map of his best of 3.
A-Star's just having
he's just like whatever.
A great game, man. I mean, 1 HP still gets to kill, and like, what are the odds there? Ace
he's trying to get some information through the flash. I think he has an idea there might be somebody there.
He didn't see anyone though, but 4 guys making the way quietly here. An Ace.
Juventus probably going to walk straight into his crosshairs. He's going to be looking at the top of Toxic, but what a great peek there from Juventus. Finds Ace's head, gives him an extra hold to worry
They still
about.
don't know where Hunter is. This is huge. This is huge. Hunter played it very, very smart indeed, but he's going to get caught by Venom coming through water. Now it's a 2v3, but barely, as A-Star's 1 HP, but this guy with 1 HP can still win games, still win rounds. So
Excali making sure they cannot walk to
that
the
shoulder
other side
peek,
of the pillar.
that shoulder peek. The nade will not find A-Star though. The bomb will get planted. Now it's a 3v3, and this time around, I hope Brutality played his post plan much more better. And Rix.
They do have the numbers advantage, and Excali on the op does make his way down.
Nice flash there, but Pasha Sahil takes a little bit of damage on 64 points of health. And Venom, why are they both looking the same direction? What's Venom doing? What is Venom doing? Nice shot, Rix, but that could have gone either way. If Pasha Sahil had walked out a bit more further, he could have got both the kills. And Venom should have been marking that angle where Pasha Sahil was coming out from. But Rix, man, I mean, this guy with the op. Mid-air, no problem. And again, the money for Entity Goal is, how do you put us in a more gentle way? Shit.
So I'm not sure whether DNM is going to be making it back for this match, but Entity Gold really seem to be missing him.
Yeah, they need a doctor. They are internally bleeding right now. 6-2, full eco, just one P250 in the mix. Ace wielding it, and aggression over in Connector, and Brutality are really loving this B bomb side. Hunter trying to do as much damage, but it's going to be Hiroshima over there, and he's going to get taken up by Venom. Actually, he still stays alive. Pasha's going to fall in fact, and Impale gets taken down. It is a basic complete stomp here. Review with a USB and Excali, last 2 guys remaining alive, and this should be the round for Brutality. We do have the money buck, the health buck coming up again. Hopefully that should be fixed ASAP. Venom with the eco kill. I think he picked up a triple that round, and money's looking good for them. As Entity Gold, 7-2.
Yeah, not a heavy reliance on A star this time around. Much more spread out. 10, 6, 6, 9, 8 kills respectively on the Brutality guys. So pretty even over at Entity Gold as well. It's just that they're not finding the kills on time, and it's hurting them. 2-7 to Team Brutality.
This is yeah. And what? Oh, Hunter! That was a massive mistake. He does a proper NA nade, but he should be able to find at least one. No! No! You need a kill there, Hunter. You need at least one kill there, and he completely lost his mind.
Three of them lined up for him. They were oblivious to his presence there, with literally their backs to him.
That was like his teammates were making so much noise. They had 3 guys looking away from him. 3 bursts. That's all he needed to get 3 kills, or at least a couple of kills instead.
And all we got was a wild spray transferred across 3 different players that resulted in Entity losing another round.
That was horrendous, man. Like, I mean,
if you were wondering whether or not Entity Gold are really missing DNM, that, ladies and gentlemen, is your answer. He would have been more clinical.
No pun intended.
Hey man, I'm just enjoying.
You're on a roll today, Cap. You're on a big roll today. Excali unable to do much. He had a lot of utility as well, and you can see this. Just look at this spray. I mean, spots Venom.
1, 2, 3. Not a single point of damage onto Impale and Venom.
That is some Matrix shit right there. That's like he's like.
So I'm not sure whether it was his damage onto Juventa, but Venom and Impale were not touched. They were like can't touch this. And
pretty much. I mean,
Hunter is not gonna want to watch this highlight. D5 were knocked out by Entity Gold. I think Entity Blue.
I have so many analogies for that, but I'm just gonna keep quiet because.
The quick move into.
Yeah, they're catching him off guard completely. Yeah. This is Brutality just rushing in.
Look at them walk into sight. They're like one long train.
They're running in. They're just running. They don't give a shit.
Oh my god, it is a massacre. Venom and A Star just cooking up a whole bunch of Entity players. And Rix with a beautiful flick. Just Rix things. Venom's just like enjoying that Mac 10. I don't think he's let go of it.
Yeah, he's been wielding that for quite a while right now.
Just imagine, this dude with big ass biceps with the smallest possible gun. Just doing so much damage all over the map. He's like, Excali trying to.
No, not gonna happen.
He's just like, oh, beautiful patience there. Wanted both of them to line up, but he had to turn.
9-2 to Brutality. This is deja vu all over again. Look at the money, man. 3 guys over $10,000. 8.8 on Rix. He has the op as well. 3,600 at Juventa, but that's okay when the rest of the team are so flush with money. Entity Gold will be going for slightly a Hail Mary-ish by 2 naked ops, 2 glass cannons on Ruby and Excali. It didn't work out for them on Cobblestone, and I don't think it's going to work out for them here either, unless they go really ham here. Hunter, Ace, and Pasha with the M4s, a little bit of utility here and there, but dual ops, they're going to be relying on the big greens to do the brunt of the work here, but I don't know, man. The way Brutality are just steamrolling them at the moment.
Yeah, Pasha just trying to get the information. I think, yeah, he has spotted out the 2 men in water there. The smoke comes out to make sure they don't quickly push up onto B shard. Rix just marking monster. He knows there is bound to be a man there. Hunter staring down that scope. It's probably not going to end up well for Hunter.
Pasha's gonna fall. Oh, this is not good. The opening kills are going the way of Brutality almost every single time. Look at the flashes raining in. Hunter, he doesn't find anyone, but Ace and Ruby do reply back. Now it's a 3v3, but the utility is quite flush for Brutality. They still have a flash smoke and a couple of flashes, and Venta with the spam, but Ruby of course will be just looking towards Graffiti. While look at this fast rotate coming in. They're just gonna let go of this.
Yeah, we got the one man from Entity going back to A. He knows it's way too quiet.
That's the one man you need to land shots, right? Excali, he's got the op.
It is a naked off, so that those bullets will chew through his HP.
Flashbang.
Perfect flashbang. Excali is down to 5 HP, and A Star finishes up the job. Beautiful smoke coming out, making sure the CT's
Brutality,
absolutely nothing.
Brutality are looking like just like a machine right now. They're a machine. They're like a well-oiled machine. It's decimating everyone.
Now the boost coming in from Entity Gold. Ruby trying to get some information. He does find A-Star, bringing it down to 2v2, but...
Juventus playing so smart. He got himself spotted over at Truck.
Oh!
But Ace gets taken down. Ruby just holding the line here.
Yeah.
And Rix, that's perfect bait from
Ruby gets
Juventus.
caught in 2 minds. Great crossfire setup there from...
Brutality are playing really solid textbook Counter-Strike.
It's good Counter-Strike for a change.
It's good freaking solid Counter-Strike. So at least one team's playing really well right now. Brutality, they're not making much mistakes. The trade game is on point. They're confident right now. They're just walking into sides. The calls are on point. Yeah, a couple of rounds, yes, they over-aggressed a little bit. But hey, when you're getting that adrenaline pumping through and everything's going your way, why not? It's okay, it's forgivable, right? And Entity Gold, they're struggling here. The money is shit. They're struggling. The CD side economy is hard as it is, but when unable to... They won 2 rounds and every time they win the round, they get immediately reset. The economy gets reset by Brutality. And this is just some great Counter-Strike Brutality. Both the maps, they're playing out of their minds. Maybe the Goa thing really actually worked out for them.
Ooh, Ace misses the Juan Diggs. Juventus punishing him for that aggression without results. A-Star finding Hunter, opening things up at short. Now, Brutality actually have a free path all the way onto A side. They don't know it yet, but A-Star clearing up B as well. Finds the man at Monster. That is beautiful. Look at Excali here. Look at Excali. I think he's gonna go for the knife.
Of course he is. Knife comes out, shank in the back. But it's a 1v4, yeah.
I mean,
and they know where he is now.
Yeah, that's all Entity Gold.
It's a small little things, and you're like, all right.
Oh, beautiful peek there. Doesn't manage to find the third guy, but
yeah.
Drops to Excali.
Well, you know, if it's gonna be 11-2, might as well just get a knife in there.
Yeah.
Some small little saving grace. Nice shot as well. The second shot was pretty snappy. Perfectly placed, unable to get a third one. Juventus with the immediate trade. And did go again with the dual op setup. It has been max loss bonus for a while as well. And the dual op setup coming out in Ribby and Excali, it hasn't really panned out for them. They need to start making some plays here. They need to start doing something. But here's the thing with Brutality, right? Sometimes they mix it up, and sometimes it's just playing passively, waiting from the aggression from the CDs. They're just making it very hard indeed. An ace, no, gets a kill on the ace stop, but he is very low indeed. So the opening kill going the way, but Rix finds Excali with the op. I don't know where he got him from though. Where's Rix?
Impale goes up against Hunter.
Impale's been getting some insane entries. He's been getting some insane entries. Ribby taking some damage, but Pachasal will trade. Now it's a 3v3. Venom. The bomb is still...
He spotted out the man going out toxic. Now he's got 2 people to worry about. Pachasal gets taken down by Venom through the wall, and that is...
Look at where the bomb is though. It's making its way towards connected. They're like, hey, it's a 2v3. Alright, ace is kind of low. We can do this. They just need to take
now
it
the walk up to A coming. They're probably just going to walk through washrooms. Actually, no. They're going back. No. They're confused. Venom very low on HP. He might just be the mule. While the rest of them clear out the site. Ribby. I don't know. Does he want to spam that wall or just keep his position hidden? Rix pushing through Monster.
You saw that coming in. So
yeah. Venom once again, as I said, low HP guy, he's gonna be the bait, and the flick misses, and Rix is in position to punish Ribby for the repeat.
So good.
The smoke onto Heaven. He's gonna make sure that
so
Ace
good.
can do nothing, and
so
Juventa
good.
takes him
So
down.
good. I was a little worried that because if he got the second guy, Juventa running to the side to get the bomb down, it could be really hard for Rix, but he missed that shot. And Rix like, yeah, I know he's gonna pick. I know he's gonna peek right now. Rix is reading it perfectly. 12-2 to Brutality. This is looking quite one-sided. What do you say?
I mean, Team Brutality making a statement today. They're like, we're not out of it. They've had an unimpressive last few months, losing high-profile matches, tournaments, coming up short against the teams that now occupy the top tier of Indian CS:GO. But Brutality saying we're still part of that.
So here's the thing. Like I said, when you play with a stand-in who hasn't played with you guys in the past,
that's also true. That's definitely
so
going to
that's
factor
the
in.
thing. So I'm not gonna go all out saying, oh my god,
Definitely.
like horrible, but overall, like even with the stand-in, like they're making so many mistakes. There's no trade happening in Brutality. They're just playing solid Counter-Strike. They're not playing anything crazy, and just a solid Counter-Strike. is just dismantling Entity Gold. Like even with
I
someone
don't
like
think Pasha
Excalibur.
Sahil saw Juventa cross over onto the side. They're going to peek each other and oh, Juventa caught looking the wrong way. He had the bomb. He just had to go sit down with it.
That should have happened. But Hunter, now is this time to make up for where it's been a pretty rough game for
He's
him.
got to wait for the plant quietly. He gets spotted out by Impel. No!
No, yep, he has.
He has been spotted out. They have the 2 Molotovs. They should be flushing him out anytime now, and the Molotov comes in, and that is that for Hunter. 2-13 in this first half.
He should have known that he got spotted out. The second he got spotted out, he should have immediately like changed his position or something. And yeah, 13-2. This is just sheer domination. This is a sheer vulgar display of power. Like I said, I'm not gonna be dissing Entity Gold too much. Credit where it's due. Brutality brings a very nice, solid, simple and beautiful simplicity in it. But it's beautiful. I really like it. Like the trade game is on point. They're reading Entity Gold so well. Their aim is on point. The trades are so good. Like second someone dies, they go for the trades. Entity Gold on the other hand, there's no trade game happening. They're completely lost. They were lost in Cobblestone.
There's that tag team play going on. The crossfires, the double peaks.
It's very basic stuff. But you know what? It works. It really works. You know? And A-Star with the USP, how did he even get that kill?
I mean, close range against a Glock. And he's like, no, I shoot your head.
Getting a little too hungry there, as Ace will get the kill onto him, so the trade does come in. And now it's going to come to Rix. This guy's USP can be nasty. He's going to spot the first guy out.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm done. Yeah, that's it. That's a GG. Well played, guys. Go home. That's it. It's over.
I mean, Rix just shutting down Entity Gold there.
They needed this pistol round, but
again, Rix on point there. Gets found by Pasha Sahil, but ladies and gentlemen, Rix has single-handedly made sure Team Brutality do not lose this pistol round. It is still a 1v2, anything can happen, but
he's got a lot of time to work with. That's one advantage he has, but he's running, and Impale hears this. He hears this. And Pasha, he's wrapping up from bathrooms. And Impale knows this. He knows this. He's like, he's somewhere still there. And he has no idea where Impale's right behind him.
Impale's right behind him. He's gonna look his way.
But no, he's not looking his direction.
I mean, they're not looking at each other. They've got their backs to each other. Pasha Sahil's on site. Juventa's looking the wrong way. Will we hear him?
What?
What is going on?
What was that? Like, how did no one spot each other? And what is Pasha trying to do? He knows who the other guy is. He needs to go for the shot, and Impale just needs to play the time. 12 seconds. Play the time. He doesn't need to play the time. He is a headhunter. He's been getting some crazy impact kills this entire game, by the way. But
Holy smokes.
But Rix
coming up huge here with those taps. The pew.
Another pew.
No, it's just a pew, not even the pew.
Yeah, it's single pews. I mean, holy Christ, man.
Like, oh my god, Rix making sure Team Brutality with a strong shot in for this match. 2-14. Team Brutality in this best of 3 second map after they picked up the first map. Cobblestone, Entity Gold's pick. This is not going well for the team that is considered the best team in India right now. They are playing with the stand-in Hunter. But
it's kind of an understatement. You are very forgiving. Rix is in a rough spot though. He's gonna get taken down, and he barely does any damage. So that's a free rifle in the hands of Entity Gold, who have of course gone for the force buy. And Venom will be found by Hunter all of a sudden. Just looks like
clearing up the side. The rotate from bank coming in from Impel. Can he manage to find Hunter? And he does. The nade onto Optimus coming in does no damage, unfortunately for him. The plant is for bathrooms. They've got 3 men covering their nice crossfire setup. It's going to be hard for them to get on side. Impel finds Excalibur from behind. Still, the 2 men in bathroom.
Yeah, this is the round for Entity Gold. They can't runs out of bullets. Ribby with M4 picked up.
That is the round Entity had to win.
That was basically Rix kind of whiffing the shots with the M4 there. But yeah, that's alright. I mean, 14-3 on their map pick. I think Brutality should be feeling very well. Okay, they're forcing it up. They just have absolutely 0 Fs to give right now.
I mean, 14-3, they've got enough rounds to work with, honestly, and given how they've been playing, just look at the kills. 18, 15, 15, 13, 18 on Team Brutality. It's not like anybody's taken the day off. They have all turned up. They're all coming up big. Everyone's chipping in, and they're playing good Counter-Strike.
They're playing
good tactical Counter-Strike, not YOLO plays. Yes, it was the A-Star show on Cobblestone, but this map has been completely different. Beautiful flash there by Ribby to find Ace.
No, even though A-Star got most of the kills in the first map,
it was still good Counter-Strike.
The kills he got with, because the way his team was setting up their T side, you just walked into him. Like, that's very well played. Now Rix with a deagle, and next Cali, I think he has a win here, and he will find Rix. So that's should be the right. It's a force buy, bear in mind. So that's going to force Brutality to go for probably a double eco. Impale doing a lot of work.
Doesn't want to peek again. I'm sorry. They cannot afford to give away those easy kills given their economy and conditions. One round could be fatal to them. That would put Brutality on tournament point. They're falling back. They're being smart. They don't want to go aggressive for no reason. Ace almost caught with a nade out in his hand. Throws the nade, finds a bit of damage onto Impale. Can he see things out here?
Yeah, and there's gonna be all done at Juventus, and he's been getting them crazy.
See, that's smart. You know, both Ribby and Ace were low. They backed off from those fights. They didn't need to take them. They know they're not in a position to be able to risk that, and that is smart play coming out from Entity to see out this round. 4-14. Could the comeback be on?
No.
Oh my god. Blair is taking no prisoners.
No. I mean, like I said, you can win a few rounds. By the way, that was against just a half-ass force buy. Gonna be fully good coming out. Brutality closes 16-7, 16-8. I don't see Entity Gold coming back from that dropping on the CD side. Overpass isn't exactly a complete T-sided map. It's not. You know, a good CD side can shut things down. Look at SK Gaming, for example, or even Cloud9 in that game when they crazy game in the ESL Pro League Final, for example. You know, it's a pretty comparatively CD-sided map, and you got to win 10 rounds in a row right now to tie things up at 14 all. I don't see that happening in any universe. Nice flashbang there, Ribby catching Impale, completely blinded, but it's bathroom stack. They're all 4 members waiting there, so full guns, Ribby just marching in alone.
I don't think Ribby's gonna completely peek. He manages to, he spots you right out, but the triple peek onto him is unforgiving. Pasha Sile gets the kill on Venom and Rix. I mean, it is an eco round. They've just dropped a guy.
That's pretty much a full eco.
It's fine. Yeah.
Whatever guns they get right now is just.
It's bonus.
It's a bonus thing right now for Brutality. And Juventus not spotting out Hunter. Easy kill for him. And it's going to leave Pew alone. Hunter with a double kill in the end. 5-14. Now we'll be seeing the buy coming out. Excuse me, from Brutality. And if there is ever, if there is this faint little snowflake chance in hell of a comeback from
they have to win this round.
This is where it starts from.
Yeah.
And if it loses, it's over. It's GG.
Right now, Rix is just really sad. He doesn't have enough money even for a naked op. You can just see him looking at that 4300. But he does buy the M4. Very light on utility from Brutality. They've also got a FAMAS. No kits, so they're not going to be playing for retakes. They're going to be a little aggressive. The 3-man push up long. They're going to walk into Ribby. They spot him out. The flash comes in. The 3 of them still manage to peek. They find Pasha Sahil and Hunter. And Entity Gold are getting dismantled. The flash once again comes in, and Ribby is taken down. What is happening here, ladies and gentlemen?
Sit down, Entity Gold. You just got wrecked. You just got outplayed.
Team Brutality dissecting Entity Gold without the doctor, and this is not going well for the quote-unquote best team in India. Team Brutality with a huge shaker next Cali, running with his knife out, can't land the no scope.
That was Brutality. # no respect.
And that was.
I think the chat should just go no respect. That was just like 3 guys pushing in and just completely catching Entity Gold off. Entity Gold probably be like, hey, you know what? It's a Byron. Probably take it slow, try to close it out. Brutality's like, take it slow. Yeah. Take it slow. What are you even talking about? And just rushed in. Entity Gold had no idea what happened there. They just got dumpstered. They just got dumpstered right now.
In this best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. Team Brutality on the verge of their second FPS Battle crown, and of course the brand new
4 kills away.
Yeah, 4 kills away from the crown of Season 3 champion and brand new Antec GX 900 cabinets for the whole squad. Team Brutality must be pretty happy with themselves right now.
Scalvi, I think he just spotted the scalp there.
Yeah, the nade definitely gave away the position for sure. Yo, the flash comes in on time. Ashar finds Ribby.
And that's what I'm talking about. Perfect flashbang from the CT.
Yeah,
perfect flashbang from the teammates.
The nade sees him through, and
it's GG, well played, boys. It's Ace all alone, 1v5. Yeah, he needs an ace, and I don't think he's going to get that here.
No, the spray doesn't do any damage. The nade comes out. Oof, that just sums up that game, ladies and gentlemen. Team Brutality Winning it 2-0, your FPS Battle Season 3 champions, powered by Antec. Brutality getting their second FPS Battle crown, and of course the brand new Antec GX 900 cabinets. Beautiful performance from Brutality, extremely underwhelming from Entity. Yes, they were playing with the stand-in, but Brutality dismantled them.
That's the thing. I won't take anything away from Brutality.
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
did play very, very
well. It was
well.
good Counter-Strike.
It was
They were
solid.
surgical.
They were surgical. The counter flashes were amazing. The way they were trading was amazing. The way they were like flashing for each other's teammates, peeking in. They rarely made any mistakes apart from those two equal rounds which you lost on Cobblestone earlier on. So I'm not taking anything with Brutality. They played exceedingly good.
They've clearly put in the hard work off the field.
Yeah, this looked like a well-oiled machine. I keep talking about how Brutality are more of 5 stars just going in. This was clinical. I mean those two maps were.
And we've talked about that heavy reliance on A-Star just running around fragging. Yes, he got the kills, but it was within the system.
The way it was set up, they played it very, very well.
It was very much intentional.
Absolutely.
They played them into him.
If those two maps were surgical table, the doctor was, the surgeon was Brutality, A-Star was a scalpel, and they didn't do a good job, to be very honest. They just ripped the Entity Goal to shreds. That was disturbing to watch, to be very honest. But Entity Goal, here's the thing, right? They don't have DNM, so that's one excuse. That's obviously, it's a very valid excuse. When you don't have one of your core members in the lineup and playing with a sub against Brutality who are looking really on point, that's a reason you can use. But at the same time, despite having the sub or whatnot, they got thoroughly outplayed.
And this is a top tier sub from D5.
Yeah, I mean, 100's no slouch either, but you can just see probably a nose kicking in, we saw that spray fail over in.
Of course, it is hard getting thrown into a final like this in a new system with a bunch of other people than your teammates, but you still have your skill. You still have that basic Counter-Strike.
Well, there's so much where basic Counter-Strike is going to work when you don't see where, did you see how many times they were getting completely blinded when they got peaked? Brutality didn't get half the skills they got were just aim deals. It was, their opponents completely blinded. Perfect flashbangs.
Perfect
double peaks, triple peaks.
Crossfires.
It was good. It was finally, some really
finally
solid
good Counter-Strike from an Indian team.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the FPS Battle Invitational is about pitting the best in India against each other in a great show of Counter-Strike. More often than not, it ends up being entertaining because of the sloppiness. But today we witnessed
that was some very, very, very solid Counter-Strike.
And that's coming from him, not me. Him.
Props to Brutality. I mean, seriously, they proved me wrong.
They deserve this.
They proved me wrong. I said initially it was just going to be a slugfest, but Brutality just went in full Muhammad Ali, and it floated like a butterfly and stung like a mother. That was pretty brutal stuff we just saw there. Pun intended.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was some great Counter-Strike. Team Brutality are your FPS Battle Season 3 champions. They will get a direct invite to FPS Battle Season 4, while everybody else will have to go through a qualifier. They're obviously also going to take home the brand new Antec GX 900 cabinets for the whole squad, so they can definitely upgrade their cabinets for sure. It's been a pleasure casting this tournament for you. That was a great final.
That was it was kind of one-sided.
But it was good Counter-Strike. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. Only thing is Entity Goal kind of.
I wish they turned up.
I really wish they turned up, but.
They have a lot to think about going into. They've got the Challenger.
They're playing the Open Qualifiers Challenger day after on Wednesday.
And given their previous loss to A3 and now this, they're probably.
I have a feeling if this thing continues, this team's gonna combust internally.
Oof, big words.
It's kind of really rough to say this, but both Entity Blue and Gold, they're both looking very shaky right now.
Yeah, they've been thrown into the limelight. A lot of expectations given. They finally got contracts, salaries, a full organization around them.
Yeah, and it's not working out. Something is fundamentally wrong. Some of the core things are off, and what we saw today from Brutality, that's not something spectacular. It's just very solid, good Counter-Strike, and I don't see that right now in Entity Blue or Entity Gold. I see them just, most of the times either steamrolling really bad opponents where, the stats look really bolstered because of that. But when they face off against, the likes of D2D, like Entity Blue got knocked out. They actually got knocked out by TMG as well, for example, right? And then Entity Gold today showing, yes, sure, with DNM, but then they lost to A3 earlier as well. They struggled against TMG as well. What's going on? So something is fundamentally wrong. They need to just step back and say, okay, what is happening? Why are we not playing like a unit? Why are we not playing like a team? Why is everything just internally breaking down. So a lot of soul searching, I feel, for the Entity guys. A lot of soul searching.
Yeah.
For Brutality, well, you know what?
Good job. It's only upwards and onwards from here. They had to make a statement, say, we're still one of the best, and they have done that by completely shutting down Entity Esports. So big congratulations to Team Brutality, and also you guys, the viewers, for turning up and supporting Indian esports. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the giveaways. Don't forget to subscribe. There's tons of live streamers here on the NVIDIA YouTube channel that bring you different games, different genres every day of the week. So try and come back for that. Shout out to our sponsors, Antec, for putting up the GX900 cabinets and supporting the event and the teams. And yeah, a few messages. If you're looking for a high-end card right now, NVIDIA's GTX bundle with Gears of War has been extended till the 16th of October, which means if you're buying either a 1070 or 1080 or a notebook with a 1070 or 1080, you get Gears of War 4 for Windows 10 absolutely free. It is an amazing game. He can attest to it, and he's a Counter-Strike guy.
That's a fun game.
Yeah, and for those of you looking a bit more at the entry level side of things, who are a bit more price sensitive, starting today the GTX 1050 is available in markets. The 1050 Ti was available a few weeks ago, so you
A lot of choice for depending on your budget, depending on what you want to do.
All over the spectrum now, NVIDIA's got gamers covered from entry level to premium 4K experience. It's all there for you guys. So make sure you check those out. If you have any more questions, drop them here on the NVIDIA YouTube channel or reach out to us on the NVIDIA India Facebook page. Tons of Facebook Lives there as well. So I hope to see you more, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Kat Nadia. This is Blair. We've had a thorough time casting FPS Battle Season 3. We will be back with Season 4. Thanks for watching, guys. Good night.
Today we're introducing the Antec Signature S10. The challenge with high-end systems is definitely heat, and we came up with a new way to manage that. We chose Astro as our design partner, so the case is as beautiful as it is functional. Astro was a perfect choice because of their background in gaming and case design.
Antec came to us and they really wanted to innovate in this space. And we really get excited to work with clients that are willing to really sort of take some chances. The visual appeal of the design that we ended up at could almost live in any environment, but honestly, we wanted it even to be one step ahead of that, where we could showcase it and show it off, something that they'd feel proud to have in their home. We wanted real premium materials and dark finishes and aluminum or glass doors, precise angles, really sophisticated form. Looks like it's kind of going fast just sitting there.
The most unique feature about this case is definitely the 3-chamber design and the pass-through air filter. The 3 chambers really reduce the transfer of heat from each component to another. And what this does is allow us to run fans at a lower speed, to have a high-performance case, but at the same time make sure that it does focus around the silent operation that we're known for. Not only does it achieve something really innovative in separating components, but also something that is really usable. We have room enough for extended ATX motherboards, 10 PCIe slots, 8 SSDs, 6 standard disk drives, and flexible mounting for power supply. The case is designed for definitely the high-end build. What we really want to do is just to be able to provide a product that people really feel like there's a new way of thinking at Antec.